So what's the difference between the base 10 and base 12 Cartesian plane? Well, it's in the way that we divide the length of 1. In base 10, we just assume that we're going to divide the length of 1 into tenths. Well, in base 12, we divide it into twelfths. So that's where the real difference lies within base 10 and base 12 geometry when we compare the two. We're doing geometry on the base 12 Cartesian plane where the length of 1 is divided into 12. And therefore, there's more lattice points on the base 12 Cartesian plane. There's more points where the horizontal and vertical lines are crossing each other. So the diagram for 360 degrees, which is the way that we divide the circle perfectly into 360 degrees, there's a diagram that enables us to do that. I've discovered that it's not that hard to create in base 12. I'm just going to show you a picture of what it looks like. There it is right there. You can see this diagram. There's a way to divide the circle perfectly into 360 degrees in base 12 on the dozonal Cartesian plane. And the reason that you've never heard of this idea before is that it's inaccessible in base 10. So I've written a book explaining all this called Understanding Base 12 Math, How to Draw the Perfect Circle Using Dozonal Geometry. And the secret to the process is that there is a type of dodecagon, a 12-sided shape. You can see it on the board behind me there. It's on graph paper, where we can connect points, again, on the base 12 Cartesian plane, points that don't exist in base 10, that enables us to divide the diameter of that polygon into its perimeter in such a way that all the points that define the diameter are placed on the perimeter with some distance between them. So all those circles are equidistant from the center and equidistant from their neighbors on either side. I'm just going to switch the diagram. Okay, and here's the second part, very colorful, where you can see the same size circles are now placed around the circle, and you can see these black lines going out, which indicate that there's a space between these circles. So underneath the structure of those circles is the structure of a polygon, where we're connecting the dots between those, and those smaller circles are positioned on the corners of the polygon. So this is the first ring of a diagram that's much larger, but it opens up an entirely new geometric structure, again, that enables the perfect division of the circle, and then it just keeps going. So we can build it to 360 degrees just to make sure we understand the structure, and then we realize we can just keep going and create a circle with literally millions and billions and trillions of well-defined points that have a dimension and a fixed distance between them. And this is entirely new geometry that doesn't exist in base 10.